So what is going on, guys? My name is Zero and welcome back to some more Battle for Neighborville here today on my channel. The wizard's been out for over a week now. I'm sure many of you have been grinding to unlock the wizard, and hopefully you guys are really enjoying him because I think he's a lot of fun and he definitely mixes up the playstyle, especially if you are on the zombie side. Now, even though the wizard has been out for a week, I'm sure there's many people that probably don't know everything that you need to know about the wizard, and that's where today's video does come in handy. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 secrets that you may not know about the wizard, and if you do find any of these helpful and you find something out about the wizard that you did not already know, be sure to drop a like on this video because it really does support the channel. And if you are new, make sure you do subscribe as well. So the first secret we're going to be taking a look at is to do with the coaster mode that the wizard has as his third ability. Now, a lot of people know that you can merge with other zombies in the coaster mode. However, what people might not know is that you do get some other benefits with this as well. Now, this isn't necessarily a secret because you can open the menu and you can find this information out by reading the description on the bottom right. However, I'm still sure there's many people that aren't aware that if you do go into coaster mode with another zombie, first of all, it's going to add armor to the player that you're merging with. But second of all, when you do merge with a zombie, you're going to see like a ring around your player's location. And a small portion of this ring is going to be colored in gold. This gold will indicate the direction that the player you're merging with is facing, and if you're facing the same direction and you're aiming in between this gold circle, your shots are going to become homing shots, so they are going to home in on the enemies, they're going to shoot faster, and you're also going to be able to spot enemies. So if you're both looking in the same direction, both you and the zombie you're on top of are going to be able to see enemies through walls for a short distance in front of them, similar to how the Colonel Corn's butter beacon works for the plant side. Also, when you do promote the wizard to master, you will unlock a perk called Blinders Off, which costs 3 points. Once you do apply this perk, the gold circle will increase, meaning that you have a bigger area to work with to still be able to get these extra bonus buffs like homing and be able to see characters through walls. The second secret about the wizard is also once again related to the coaster ability, because not only can you merge with other players on your side, you can also merge with AI. So if you're playing Turf Takeover and you spawn in like a brown coat zombie or an outhouse zombie, you can connect with those. You can also connect with parrot pals. So if you have a Captain Deadbeard using a parrot pal, you can connect with a parrot pal and be able to fly from above, which is also great because it's 2 projectiles at once from the sky, and you're also granting the parrot pal a little bit of armor, so it's going to be a little bit harder to shoot down as well. But you can also merge with bosses in multiplayer as well as the free roam regions as well. So if there are any modes happening where there are bosses available, for example, right now the weekly event is Boss Team Vanquish, the wizard can merge with these bosses, so the wizard can then get all of the benefits from the coaster ability. You're also granting a little bit of armor for the boss, and you're also kind of protecting the wizard as well. The modes I can think off the top of my head that have the bosses involved is Boss Team Vanquish, Boss Turf Takeover, and then at the end of Preserved Pastures where the bosses spawn, you do have the 2 gargantuas that you can merge with as well. Also, one quick note on the coaster ability with the parrot pal. You can use this ability not only to shoot from above, but you can also use this to get the wizard in locations that usually the wizard wouldn't be able to get to. You can merge with the parrot pal, and then once you get above an objective, you can back out of it and then land in the location that you're trying to get to. The third secret about the wizard, once again surprisingly, is with the coaster ability. This is only a short one that I'm going to talk about. However, when I found it out, I was very surprised. And basically, once you do use coaster to merge to a zombie, you then don't need to back off before you merge to another zombie. You can literally jump from one zombie to another one very quickly and fluently. But not only that, it's also a great way to be able to get out of enemy fire as well. For example, if you're stood on a zombie that's being fired at and you see a zombie hidden around a corner that you can jump to, if you jump to them, that means that you're not going to be shot at anymore because you're around the corner with the other zombie. It's a great way to get in and out of action, and just a great way to move as well around the map. The fourth secret about the wizard that we're going to be taking a look at is to do with the Z Elixir ability. Now, on the face of it, there are multiple things that the Z Elixir ability can do. First of all, if it hits your teammates, it's going to make them invincible for a second or so. If it hits the enemy plants, it's not going to allow them to jump or sprint. And that's all you basically know about the Z Elixir ability on face value. However, there is another secret behind the Z Elixir ability that many of you may not be aware of, and that's that it will take Rose out of Arcane Enigma. If you're shooting at a Rose and then they decide to run into Arcane Enigma and disappear, if you throw a Z Elixir down, it's going to instantly take them out of that ability. But not only that, because you have hit them with the ability, they're then not going to be able to jump or sprint as well. So if the Rose is trying to use Arcane Enigma as a get out of jail free card, the Z Elixir will quickly put a stop to that if you do hit them. I'm not sure if the Z Elixir does stop any other abilities as well. I don't think it takes Nightcap out of Shadow Sneak. I haven't fully tested that just yet, but if you do know anything else that the Z Elixir can do which is a little bit sneaky, let me know in the comments down below. And the final secret with the wizard that you may not know about is to do with the wizard's charged up attack. Now, if you did not know, the wizard can charge up attack that fires out like this giant ball that bounces off walls, and if it hits enemies, it will deal damage to them. However, I wanted to test this with Citron's shield. So if you're fighting a Citron and he has his shield out, you can charge up this attack and hit it directly at the shield, and it's going to damage both the shield and the Citron itself. So it's actually going to deal damage to the Citron through his shield. However, the Citron's shield is actually going to stop the ball going completely through the Citron and potentially damaging plants behind him. So the shield does still protect the ball from being able to go through him. However, it will still deal damage to the Citron if it does hit him and his shield. This also works with the legendary Shogun Guard upgrade. When Colonel Corn has his shield out, it will stop the projectile going even further, but it will still damage to the Corn and the shield as well. I thought that was quite interesting. Using the charged up attack allows you to damage the Citron and Colonel Corn through the shield, but the shield still prevents it going further back to be able to damage plants behind them. But there we go, those are 5 secrets that you may not know about the wizard. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any of these that you didn't know, and if you did find it helpful, make sure you do drop a like down below. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Zero, and I will catch you all in another video.